Okay, rebuilds. We're going to do another rebuild here to clean that one. We could have actually taken the wall down. I'm going to do that instead. Why not? Just changing a little the program there. Actually, no, I'm going to put the rebuild. I think it's much better. By the way, the rebuild stayed open, so be careful. If you Control Tab, you probably want to close that. 3D, close. We go to level 1. Go to the section. And here's where we want to do a rebuild, because that's kind of dirty, no? So we're going to say File, New, Family, Profile Rebuilds, and we're going to do one which is, I think it's 6 line 9 3/4 again, 9 space 3/4 inches. We're going to go up. Wait. It's 9, yeah, that's correct. Line. I'm going to go up 7 feet 6 1/8. Okay, inches. Escape that and move it from the half point to the half point. By the way, you know, oh, I don't know what happened there. Yeah, be careful. They kind of have a lock there, so let's place it along 7 feet 6 1/8 of an inch. Move. If you have a line linked to another line, when you move the line, it moves the previous line, so it's a little bit uncomfortable. So you sometimes have to draw the line outside and then place it. Okay, so we're going to move this one up. Just make sure that one is, yeah, a mirror mm and a mirror copy actually from here. Need another line to create a mirror. Delete, delete, save. We're going to call that Profile Truss Rebuild. Okay, load into the project. It comes to the project. We go to the 3D, and we just need to say Wall, Rebuild, Edit Type, Duplicate. I'm going to say horizontal here. Horizontal. Okay, and we change the profile. We have Truss Rebuild. Okay. Horizontal. There you go. I place it a little bit by eye right now, but I want to actually start aligning to this face. This face. There you go. Good. If you go to the section, it looks much better now. There you go. It's cleaner. Oh, so we have this rebuild here in the section, and we're gonna create a line. We actually can do it from the 3D again. Just come here and do another rebuild in this other side, no? Wall, rebuild, select horizontal, place, and align to this face in the bottom, the top face of the rebuild. There you go. Okay, so in theory this wall should be also edit, not duplicate. You should do the variation within the top limits here, so you have to say modify and unlock the layers and say OK, and probably want to go to the section, which is much more easy. Let's close that to work with. There we go. Select, bring down, oh, unconnected, bring down, take up. If you want to be super picky, this wall here in the back, as you remember, this one here should have the same variation, and the one that is in front of this wall as well. I'm not going to do it now, but it starts looking professional, no? Okay, we're going to start reshaping the floor. So we're going to place a stair there. So we're going to place first a variation of the floor so we can adapt the stair into it. Okay, so let's go to the level 2. Let's close everything, save, and our floor is right there. I have tags. There's kind of, they shouldn't be there right now. So let me just get rid of the tags. Those should be in your structural plans, no? Select the floor and just edit boundary and start splitting and fixing the floor. So I'm going to split there. I'm going to create a line that goes from the end of the wall to here, and if I believe it's from this point for now, we will change it more precisely afterwards, and trim these two. Select, control, mirror comes there, trim, trim. So that's pretty much the floor we're dealing with right now. Actually, this should be puppy, but I'm going to change. I don't think it's that much of a big deal. Say OK. I'm going to say no. I don't want the floors to, the walls to adapt to them. If I go to the 3D, you could do this yourself. You see how if I go to this section with, this is obviously the floor in the second level gym, and we don't want it to be on top or inside of the wall, so we want that to be exactly aligned. So going to the 3D, you can select any floor from the 3D and edit boundary as well, and align three-dimensionally. You can select the face outside and this one, the face outside that one. Say OK. No. Change the cropping view. Who knows what I'm changing right now? Let's Control C. And the same here, no? You can also select this floor, edit boundary, align to this face, that line, to this face, this line. Say OK, say no, and if you go to the section now, this is a perfect match between layers, no? So it looks much better. Okay, so we have cleared the floor. Now there's a, let me get rid of the underlay because it's kind of bothering me too, and we have to create here a stair. The stair goes from the entry level to the second level, so I have to go to level 1, and I'm going to get rid of that column because actually no, let's leave it there, why not? We'll see afterwards. I'm moving the floor. I'm going to create the railing before actually, so I'm going to stop it there afterwards. To do a railing, it's very simple. You just go railing. You can change, or if you had a specific railing you want, you could just duplicate it. So, but you just draw from the level you want a line, a polyline, where you want your railing to be at. So here, here, and up to here. Okay, you say OK. I don't know why that one did not draw. Okay, so if you go, you can select the railing now and mirror MM, and it comes there. 3D, and there you have a railing. Now I changed mine to glass just because I got some more interest, but you can do as you wish. Select the railing, and you have many types of railing. This is very similar to the railings in the stair, no? So I'm using the, I think it's bottom fill, and just because I changed that railing, I thought, why not changing the railing of the stair, so there's a continuity, no? So in the stair, you can change the edit type, and I don't even remember where this is. Bottom fill glass panel, no? There it is. And select this railing, bottom fill. I want to see the other stair in a second. So again, select the railings, bottom fill. I'm doing the three of them at the same time. Okay, so before I jump to the stair, actually I'm going to solve the idea of the curtain wall, the storefront here. Storefront allows you to change the number of mullions that you have in multiple ways. You can edit the type and duplicate, call it your own way, of course, and start saying where you want the mullions to be at. At this very moment I have maximum spacing, so you can set the number of mullions you have in multiple ways. You can say fixed distance, you say fixed number, etc. So I'm going to say fixed distance, and you can set this parameter now or later. I'm going to say 5 feet, but I'm going to say this 4 feet, for example, and adjust for mullion size. That means that the mullions will get will remove the glass material depending on the size of the mullion. No? So this is going to be also this is going to be fixed number, for example, and the same thing. Now, for vertical mullions, we're leaving it as it is, but the horizontal, we have to also give it a particular one. So let's say 1/5, for example, for all of them. No? 1/5 and 2.5 inches. Say OK, and you see how this distance between mullions is going to be the same at this very moment. No? So what we can do now is select the mullion by tabbing. You can get closer. Tabbing, the other tab. So much stuff here. Come on. There it is. You can select the mullion lines, you can select the mullions by themselves, or you can select the panels. If you go next to so many things here, I think now. It's like not selectable. Let me see if I can top constraint based on justification. Should be fine. It's not structural. Let me do one thing. There you go. Isolate the element. See if now I can select better. So for some reason it's not letting me move, but you can pretty much change obviously the number of mullions, and we will do that actually in the curtain wall afterwards, so don't worry. Let me see why not is interesting. So we want to change the mullion size. You can just select the storefront and change the number, like to 6, for example. And you change the number of grids entirely. You can also change the distance between vertical mullions by changing the edit type here and saying here, instead of 4, you can say 6, for example. And it adapts the distance for each of the mullion. What I think we should do is actually make it a curtain wall system, so we can be more specific about where we want to add grids and where we want to add mullions, which I'm going to do in a second.